30 days. That's all it takes. Just 30 days to turn your entire life around. For decades, I've dedicated my life to uncovering the secrets that transform ordinary people into extraordinary forces of change. I've seen factory workers rise to build thriving businesses, students overcome impossible odds to become leaders, and dreamers turn their fleeting hopes into lasting legacies. Today, I'm here to offer you a challenge, a proven, life-altering 30-day challenge that has changed the lives of thousands across generations, from the smallest towns to the grandest stages. This is Nightingale's Challenge, a practical, battle-tested plan rooted in the timeless laws of success, designed to unlock the greatness within you and set you on a path to a new reality. If you're ready to change your life, not in years, not in months, but in just 30 days, stay with me. This is your wake-up call, your moment of truth, your chance to step into the life you were born to live. The journey begins now. Let's begin with a truth that cuts through the chaos of the modern world like a beacon in the dark. Your life is not a random collection of events. It's a reflection of your habits. Your habits are not fixed or unchangeable. They're shaped by your thoughts, moment by moment, day by day. And your thoughts? They're yours to choose, yours to mold, yours to master. I said in 1956, and it's as true today as it was then. We become what we think about most of the time. This is the strangest secret, the psychological law that governs your reality, the compass that guides your destiny, the architect of your future. Change your thoughts, and you change your habits. Change your habits, and you change your life. And here's the most remarkable, life-changing truth of all. It doesn't take a lifetime to make this shift. It doesn't require endless years, superhuman effort, or extraordinary circumstances. It takes 30 days of focused, deliberate, unwavering commitment to rewire your mind, reshape your actions, and set a new course for your future. Why 30 days? Science and psychology provide the answer. Researchers tell us that 30 days is the sweet spot for forming a new habit, for etching a new pattern into the fabric of your subconscious mind. It's long enough to create momentum, to build a foundation that lasts, yet short enough to feel achievable, to keep you focused and energized. This is the law of consistency in action. Small, repeated actions compound into massive, life-altering results, like drops of water carving a canyon over time. Thousands have taken this challenge, from every corner of the world. Factory workers toiling in obscurity, entrepreneurs chasing bold visions, students struggling to find their path, professionals yearning for purpose, dreamers longing to turn their what-ifs into reality. They've built businesses, discovered meaning, overcome fears, and unearthed strengths they never knew they had. Why? Because for 30 days, they thought only about what they wanted, not what they feared. They acted with intention, not reaction. They chose their thoughts, their habits, their destiny. And you can too. This challenge is your opportunity to prove it, to yourself, to the world, to the dreams you've carried in your heart for too long, perhaps buried under doubt or distraction. It's not a theory, not a fleeting burst of inspiration, not a wishful promise. It's a practical, battle-tested plan that has worked for thousands, a roadmap to transform your life in a single month. It's been tested by people like you, people who felt stuck, who wondered if they were enough, who dreamed of more but didn't know where to start. They committed to 30 days, and their lives changed. A young woman named Linda, trapped in a dead-end job in the 1980s, took this challenge and built a boutique that became a local legend. A student named Robert, failing his classes in the 1990s, used it to graduate with honors and become an engineer. A single mother named Maria, struggling in the 2010s, turned her love for writing into a thriving career. Their stories are proof. This works. So, Let me ask you, are you ready to commit? Are you ready to give yourself 30 days to change everything, to step into a new reality, to become the person you've always known you could be? If your answer is yes, then let's dive in. This is your guide, your blueprint, your path to greatness. For the next 30 days, you'll follow 5 daily principles, rooted in the laws of success, designed to transform your mind, your actions, and your results. Let's explore what makes this challenge so powerful. Before we outline the daily principles, let's establish why this challenge works, why it has the power to change your life in just 30 days. Your mind operates under universal laws, as predictable as gravity, as powerful as the tides, as certain as the dawn. These laws govern your thoughts, your actions, your reality. Understanding them is the key to unlocking your potential, to making Nightingale's challenge a force for transformation. The first law is the law of concentration. What you focus on grows. Focus on fear, doubt, or limitation, and your life shrinks. Your possibilities narrow. Your dreams fade. Your world becomes smaller. Focus on possibility, success, purpose, and growth, and your life expands. Your opportunities multiply. Your dreams come into sharper focus. Your world becomes brighter. This challenge harnesses the law of concentration, directing your thoughts toward a clear, worthy goal, training your mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles, to find solutions where others see problems, to create paths where others see walls. It's like tuning a radio to a clear signal. Suddenly, the static fades, and the music of your potential rings true. The second law is the law of the subconscious. Your subconscious mind is a marvel, a faithful servant that doesn't argue, doesn't judge, doesn't question. It simply accepts what you feed it and works tirelessly to make it real, day and night, shaping your reality with relentless precision. Feed it thoughts of doubt, unworthiness, or failure, and it builds a life of limitation, a reality of I can't, I'm not enough, or it's too late. Feed it thoughts of confidence, vision, action, and possibility, and it builds a life of achievement, a reality of I am capable, I am unstoppable, I am creating my future. For 30 days, you'll feed your subconscious a steady diet of positive thoughts, deliberate actions, and unwavering focus, reprogramming it to align with your dreams, to work for you, not against you. The third law is the law of consistency. Small actions, repeated daily, compound into extraordinary results, like a single seed growing into a mighty tree. A single step doesn't change a journey, but a step taken every day for 30 days can take you miles from where you started, to places you never imagined. This is why the challenge works. Not because of one grand, cinematic moment, but because of daily commitment, daily progress, daily choices that build momentum, layer upon layer, until the transformation is undeniable. It's the same principle that drove Henry Ford to revolutionize the auto industry. He didn't build the Model T in a single day. He focused on one innovation at a time, one improvement at a time, consistently, relentlessly, until he changed the world. Your 30 days will do the same, building a foundation for a new life, one choice at a time, one day at a time. The fourth law is the law of attraction, fueled by gratitude. What you appreciate, you attract. When you focus on what you're grateful for, a kind word, a small win, the strength to keep going, you shift your mind from scarcity to abundance, from what's missing to what's possible. Gratitude rewires your brain to see opportunity, to draw more positivity, more possibility, more reasons to keep moving forward. This law has been used by the greats, from Oprah Winfrey, who credits her daily gratitude practice for her rise from poverty to global influence, to countless others who've turned their focus into their fortune. The fifth law is the law of self-improvement. Growth is the key to greatness, the engine of transformation. By learning daily, by reflecting on your actions, you become wiser, stronger, more capable with every step. This is the law that turned Jim Rohn from a struggling salesman into a mentor who shaped millions. The law that fueled Thomas Edison's thousands of experiments. The law that drives every success story you'll hear today. For 30 days, you'll embrace this law, committing to growth, to becoming a better version of yourself each day. This challenge is not new. It's timeless, rooted in the wisdom of the ages, tested by thousands, proven by results. It's been used by people from every walk of life, people just like you. In the 1980s, Linda, a young woman stuck in a soul-crushing job, took this challenge to start her own boutique. She followed the principles, set a clear goal, and in 30 days, she had a plan, savings, and a vision that became a thriving business within a year. In the 1990s, Robert, a student failing his classes, used this challenge to focus on his studies. In 30 days, his grades turned around, his confidence grew, and he graduated with honors, later becoming a leading engineer. In the 2010s, Maria, a single mother, took the challenge to pursue a writing career. In 30 days, she had a portfolio and her first client. Today, she supports her family doing what she loves. In the 2020s, Alex, a young entrepreneur drowning in debt, used the challenge to start a side hustle. In 30 days, he had his first paying customers, and today, his business thrives. Their secret? They committed to 30 days of focused thought and action. They trusted the process. They changed their lives. You can do the same. Let's explore the 5 daily principles that will guide you on this journey. To change your life in 30 days, you'll follow 5 daily principles. These are not optional suggestions or casual ideas. They're non-negotiable commitments, the pillars of your transformation, the foundation of your new reality. Each principle is rooted in psychology and the laws of success, designed to rewire your mind, reshape your habits, and create a life that reflects your deepest aspirations. Here they are, your roadmap for the next 30 days, your guide to greatness. Think success. Your thoughts are the seeds of your future, the blueprint of your destiny. Every day, choose thoughts of success, possibility, purpose, and courage. Start by writing down one clear, specific, vivid goal. What do you want to achieve in these 30 days? Maybe it's launching a side hustle that earns $2,000 a month, losing 10 pounds to feel stronger, mastering a new skill like coding or public speaking, or rebuilding your confidence to pursue a dream. Be precise. By day 30, I will have 5 paying clients for my freelance design business, earning $500. Then, for 30 days, think only about what you want, not what you fear. When doubt creeps in, when that voice whispers, you can't, or it's too hard, counter it with a positive affirmation. I am capable. I am moving forward. I am creating my future. This is the law of self-suggestion at work, programming your subconscious to believe in your potential, to align your actions with your vision, to make success not just possible, but inevitable. Visualize your victory. Spend 5 minutes each morning visualizing your goal as if it's already achieved, as if you're living the reality you've dreamed of. Close your eyes and see yourself in that new life. Running your business, crossing the finish line of a race, standing confident as you present your work to a room full of admirers. See the details, the desk in your office, the sweat on your brow, the smile on your face as you succeed. Hear the sounds, the chatter of clients, the applause of your peers, the quiet pride in your heart as you know you've made it. Feel the emotions, the joy of achievement, the certainty of your worth, the unshakable belief that this is your life now. Visualization is the law of concentration and action. training your mind to lock onto your goal like a guided missile, to see it as real, to feel it as true. Your brain can't distinguish between a vivid imagination and reality. It believes what you show it, and it will work tirelessly to make it happen. For 30 days, make visualization your morning ritual, your spark, your vision brought to life. Act with purpose. Thoughts alone won't change your life. Action will. Action fueled by intention, guided by purpose. Every day, take one deliberate action toward your goal, no matter how small, no matter how trembling. Write a paragraph of your business plan. Go for a 20-minute walk. Practice a skill for 10 minutes. Send an email to a potential mentor. Make a phone call that scares you. Action is the bridge between thought and reality, the spark that turns dreams into results, the proof of your commitment. The law of consistency says small steps, repeated daily, create massive change. Change you can see, feel, and live. For 30 days, act like the person you want to become. Decisive, disciplined, unstoppable. Act as if your future depends on it, because it does. Practice gratitude. Each evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. A kind word from a friend, a small win at work, the strength to try again, the sunrise that greeted you, the breath in your lungs. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's possible, from lack to abundance, from despair to hope. It rewires your brain to see opportunity, to attract more of what you appreciate, to find joy in the journey. This is the law of attraction at work, drawing positive experiences, people, and possibilities into your life. For 30 days, let gratitude be your anchor, grounding you in hope, lifting you toward your dreams, reminding you that even in the struggle, there is beauty, there is possibility, there is you. Learn and reflect. Dedicate 10 minutes daily to learning. Read a book on your goal, watch a tutorial, listen to a podcast that inspires growth, ask a question that expands your mind. Knowledge fuels your thoughts, equips you to act with confidence, and opens doors you didn't know existed. Then, reflect. What did I do well today? What can I improve tomorrow? Write it down. Be honest. Be kind to yourself. Reflection turns experience into wisdom, mistakes into lessons, progress into purpose. This is the law of self-improvement, building a wiser, stronger, more capable you with every day. For 30 days, make learning and reflection your daily ritual, your commitment to growth, your path to becoming the person you were born to be. These 5 principles: think success, visualize, act, practice gratitude, learn, and reflect, are your daily roadmap, your guide to a new reality. They're simple in concept but profound in impact, practical in execution but transformative in results. Commit to them fully, without excuse, without hesitation, without compromise, and in 30 days, you'll be a new person living a new life. You'll be amazed at how far you've come, how much you've grown, how close you are to the dreams that once felt so distant. You'll look in the mirror and see someone stronger, clearer, more confident, someone who's taken control of their thoughts, their habits, their destiny. For 30 days, you will think only about what you want, not what you fear. Let's see how these principles work in practice, how they align with the laws of the mind, and how they've changed lives before yours. Why do these principles work? Why can 30 days of focused effort change your life in ways that feel almost miraculous? Because they align with the universal laws of the mind, laws as certain as the rising sun, as powerful as the ocean's tides, as enduring as the stars. These laws govern your thoughts, your actions, your reality, and understanding them is the key to unlocking your potential, to making Nightingale's challenge a force for transformation. Let's explore the psychology behind the challenge, the science that makes it work, the laws laws that make it real. The law of concentration says your focus shapes your reality. When you think success and visualize your goal, you're training your mind to see opportunities where others see obstacles, to find paths where others see walls, to create possibilities where others see dead ends. Henry Ford used this law when he focused on making cars affordable for every family, ignoring skeptics who said it was impossible, who laughed at his vision. His focus became his reality, revolutionizing an industry, changing the way people lived, worked, and dreamed. For 30 days, you'll focus on your goal with laser-like intensity, tuning out the noise, silencing the doubts, and letting your mind work its magic to make your vision real. The law of self-suggestion governs your subconscious, that silent powerhouse that shapes your life. Your subconscious doesn't argue. It accepts what you tell it and acts accordingly, building your reality with relentless precision. By affirming, I am capable, I am unstoppable, or I am creating my future, you reprogram your mind to believe it, to act as if it's true, to align your habits with your dreams. Les Brown, a man who was labeled educable mentally retarded, as a child, used affirmations to transform his life. He told himself, I am somebody. Every day, standing in front of a mirror, speaking it with conviction until his subconscious believed it, until the world believed it. His affirmations turned him from a nobody to a global inspiration, a speaker who moves millions. For 30 days, you'll use affirmations to feed your subconscious thoughts of strength, possibility, and success, to rewrite the story you tell yourself, to become the hero of your own life. The law of consistency ensures that small actions compound into extraordinary results. A single workout doesn't make you fit, but 30 days of workouts can transform your body, your energy, your confidence. A single page doesn't write a book, but 30 days of writing can produce a manuscript, a story, a legacy. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb in one day. He took thousands of small steps, each one building on the last, each one a testament to his relentless consistency, his refusal to give up. He once said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. That's the power of consistency. Your daily actions, no matter how small, will compound over 30 days, building a foundation for a new life, a new you, a new reality. The law of attraction, fueled by gratitude, draws more of what you focus on into your life. When you're grateful for what you have, a supportive friend, a small victory, the courage to keep going, the beauty of a new day, you shift your mind from scarcity to abundance, from what's missing to what's possible. Gratitude rewires your brain to see opportunity, to attract more positivity, more opportunity, more reasons to keep moving forward. Oprah Winfrey, who rose from poverty to global influence, credits gratitude as a cornerstone of her success. She writes in her journal daily, focusing on what she appreciates, and her life reflects that focus, abundance, impact, purpose. For 30 days, you'll practice gratitude to align your mind with possibility, to draw your dreams closer, to find joy in the journey. The law of self-improvement says that growth is the key to greatness, the engine of transformation, the path to your potential. By learning daily, by reflecting on your actions, you become wiser, stronger, more capable with every step, every day. Jim Rohn, a master of personal development, read voraciously and reflected on his actions, turning himself from a struggling salesman into a mentor who shaped millions. He once said, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's the law of self-improvement in action. For 30 days, you'll learn and reflect, building a version of yourself that's ready for the life you want, a version that's stronger, clearer, more confident. These laws are universal, timeless, undeniable. They worked for Ford, Edison, Brown, Oprah, Rohn, and countless others who dare to think differently, to act with purpose, to live with intention. They've worked for thousands who've taken this challenge, ordinary people who achieved extraordinary results. In the 1970s, a salesman named Michael, struggling to meet quotas in Chicago, took the challenge to double his sales. He thought success, visualized clients signing contracts, acted by making extra calls, practiced gratitude for his opportunities, and reflected on his progress. In 30 days, he not only doubled his sales but became his company's top performer, his confidence soaring, his life transformed. In the 2000s, a teacher named Emily, feeling lost and unfulfilled in Seattle, used the challenge to rediscover her passion. She visualized a tutoring program for struggling students, acted by planning it, learned from education experts, and reflected nightly. In 30 days, she launched her program, which went on to change her students' lives, giving her a sense of purpose she'd lost. In the 2020s, a young entrepreneur named Alex, drowning in debt in Miami, took the challenge to start a side hustle. He thought success, visualized a thriving online store, acted by building a website, learned marketing, and practiced gratitude for his skills. In 30 days, he had his first paying customers, and today, his business supports his family, a testament to his commitment. In the 2010s, a single mother named Sophia, overwhelmed in Los Angeles, took the challenge to start a fitness coaching business. She visualized her clients thriving, exercised daily to embody her message, learned business strategies, and reflected on her growth. In 30 days, she had her first group of clients and a growing online presence. And today, her business empowers hundreds. The laws work. The challenge works. All it takes is your commitment, your courage, your choice to act. The beauty of Nightingale's challenge lies in its simplicity, its accessibility, its power. You don't need wealth, genius, or extraordinary circumstances to change your life. Just discipline, intention, and the right habits. These habits are the building blocks of transformation, the daily practices that turn your thoughts into reality, the tools that bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. They're not reserved for the elite or the privileged. They're available to you, right now, no matter where you stand. Here are 9 habits to weave into your 30 days, each one a cornerstone used by the greats, each one a step toward your new reality. Rise early. Wake up 30 minutes earlier than usual. 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever works for you. Use this time to think, visualize, or learn to set the tone for your day. Early mornings are sacred, a quiet space where your mind is clear, the world is still, your potential limitless. Jim Rohn rose early to plan his day, to reflect on his goals, setting the stage for his success as a speaker and mentor who inspired millions. For 30 days, make early rising your ritual, your gift to yourself, your commitment to a new life. Keep a journal. Write your goal, affirmations, gratitude, and reflections daily in a journal. A journal is more than paper. It's a mirror for your mind, a map for your journey, a record of your growth. It clarifies your thoughts, tracks your progress, holds you accountable, and reminds you of your why. Oprah Winfrey has kept a journal for decades, using it to reflect on her journey, to stay grounded amid fame and chaos, to connect with her purpose. For 30 days, let your journal be your guide, your truth, your story unfolding day by day. Use affirmations. Repeat, I am capable. I'm unstoppable. I am creating my future, morning and night, with conviction, with fire, with belief. Say it in the mirror, in your car, in your heart, until it sinks into your bones. Affirmations reprogram your subconscious, replacing doubt with belief, fear with courage, limitation with possibility. Les Brown's affirmations, "I am somebody," turned him from a nobody to a global inspiration, a speaker who moves hearts and changes lives. For 30 days, let affirmations be your voice, your power, your truth, lifting you higher, pushing you forward. Read daily. Read one page of a book that inspires growth on business, health, mindset, purpose, or leadership. A single page a day is 30 pages in 30 days, enough to shift your perspective, to spark new ideas, to expand your world. Thomas Edison read voraciously, fueling his inventions with knowledge from every field, from science to philosophy. His library was his laboratory, his mind his greatest tool. For 30 days, make reading your fuel, your spark, your connection to the wisdom of those who've gone before you. Meditate for clarity. Spend 5 minutes daily in silence, focusing on your breath, your goal, or a single word like success, peace, or purpose. Meditation calms your mind, sharpens your focus, and connects you to your deepest self, the part of you that knows you're capable of greatness. Leaders like Henry Ford and modern icons like Ariana Huffington have used meditation to stay centered, to make decisions with clarity, to lead with vision. For 30 days, let meditation be your anchor, your clarity, your quiet strength in a noisy world. Move your body. Spend 10 minutes daily moving. Walk, stretch, lift weights, dance, run, whatever feels right. Physical movement boosts your energy, clears your mind, strengthens your discipline, and reminds you that you're alive, capable, strong. Arnold Schwarzenegger, who transformed from small-town Austrian to a global icon, credits daily exercise as a cornerstone of his success, not just in bodybuilding, but in business, acting, and leadership. For 30 days, make movement your commitment, your strength, your celebration of what your body can do. Connect with inspiration. Spend 5 minutes daily with someone or something that inspires you. A mentor who challenges you. A podcast that ignites your passion. A friend who lifts you up. A story that reminds you what's possible. Your environment shapes your thoughts, and inspiration fuels your fire, keeping your vision alive. Zig Ziglar, a master motivator, surrounded himself with positive people, with ideas that pushed him to grow, and his positivity changed millions. For 30 days, let inspiration be your circle, your light, your reminder that you're not alone on this journey. Plan your day. Spend 5 minutes each evening planning tomorrow. Write down your top 3 priorities, your one action toward your goal, your moments for gratitude and reflection. Planning gives your day purpose, keeps you focused, ensures your time aligns with your dreams. John C. Maxwell, a leadership expert, plans his days meticulously, ensuring every moment serves his purpose. For 30 days, let planning be your map, your intention, your way to make every day count. Celebrate small wins. At the end of each day, acknowledge one thing you did well, a step taken, a fear faced, a moment of courage. Celebration fuels your momentum, reinforces your progress, reminds you that you're moving forward, even when the path feels slow. Tony Robbins, a titan of motivation, teaches the power of celebrating wins, no matter how small, to keep your energy high and your focus sharp. For 30 days, let celebration be your joy, your reward, your proof that you're becoming who you're meant to be. These 9 habits are simple but profound, practical but transformative, accessible but powerful. They're the tools of the greats, the practices that turned ordinary people into extraordinary forces. Ford, Edison, Oprah, Brown, Rohn, Ziegler, Schwarzenegger, Huffington, Robbins, Maxwell, and countless others. They're available to you, right now, no matter where you are, no matter what you've faced. For 30 days, make them non-negotiable. Commit to them as if your future depends on it, because it does. These habits will become your foundation, your ladder, your path to a new life, a new you. Let's pause to ignite your belief, to fuel your commitment, to show you what's possible with real stories of transformation. These are not fairy tales or distant legends. They're stories of ordinary people, just like you, who took Nightingale's challenge and changed their lives, proving that the principles work, that the laws are real, that you can do this. In the 1960s, a factory worker named Paul heard my message in Pittsburgh. He was stuck, his days a relentless grind of noise, sweat, and monotony, his dreams of owning a business buried under years of routine, under the weight of play it safe. He took the 30-day challenge, setting a goal to start a small repair shop, a place where his hands could create, where his heart could thrive. He thought success every morning, visualized a shop filled with customers, the hum of machines, the pride of a job well done. He acted by learning mechanics at night, practiced gratitude for his job stability, read business books, and reflected on his progress. He faced doubts, his own, his family's, his co-workers, financial strain, and the fear of leaving the known for the unknown. But his thoughts kept him steady, his principles his guide. In 30 days, he had a business plan, savings, and a lease for a small shop. Within a year, his repair shop was thriving, a cornerstone of his community. His life transformed from survival to purpose, from routine to fulfillment. His secret? He thought only about what he wanted, not what he feared. In the 1980s, a student named Karen was failing her college classes in Ohio, her confidence shattered by poor grades, by a professor who told her she'd never amount to anything, by a voice in her head that agreed. She felt like giving up, like she'd never be enough, like her dreams of becoming a doctor were foolish. She heard my message and took the challenge, aiming to graduate with honors, to prove to herself she was capable. She visualized herself walking across the stage, diploma in hand, her family cheering. She studied daily, affirmed, "I am capable. I am enough," practiced gratitude for her opportunity to learn, and reflected on her progress each night. She faced late nights, tough exams, moments of crushing self-doubt, but her habits kept her focused, her vision kept her strong. In 30 days, her grades improved, her mindset shifted, her belief in herself grew like a flame. She graduated top of her class and became a doctor, saving lives, living her purpose, proving the naysayers wrong. Her secret? She committed to 30 days of disciplined thought and action, 30 days that changed her trajectory forever. In the 2000s, a single father named David felt trapped in a dead-end job in Atlanta, his dreams of creative freedom buried under bills, responsibilities, and the weight of providing for his children. He'd always loved writing, but life had pushed that passion aside, labeling it impractical, impossible. He took the challenge to start a freelance writing career, to reclaim his creativity, to build a life he loved. He thought success, visualized clients praising his work, wrote daily even when exhausted, learned marketing from online courses, practiced gratitude for his family's love, and reflected on his progress. He faced rejections, long hours, the fear of failing his children, but his vision kept him going, his principles his anchor. In 30 days, he landed his first client, a small gig that sparked hope, that proved it was possible. Today, he supports his family as a full-time writer, living a life of freedom, fulfillment, and pride. His secret? He acted with purpose, every single day, for 30 days. In the 2010s, a single mother named Sophia, overwhelmed in Los Angeles, took the challenge to start a fitness coaching business. She was drowning in debt, her confidence shaken by past failures, her days a blur of survival. She visualized her clients thriving, their lives changed by her guidance. She exercised daily to embody her message, learned business strategies from podcasts and books, practiced gratitude for her health and her daughter's smile, and reflected on her growth. She faced slow progress, skeptical friends, financial stress, and moments when giving up felt easier. But her principles held her steady, her vision her strength. In 30 days, she had her first group of clients and a growing online presence. Today, her business empowers hundreds, her life a testament to her thoughts, her actions, her courage. Her secret? She believed in the challenge and followed through, day by day. In the 2020s, a young entrepreneur named Alex, buried in debt in Miami, took the challenge to start an online store. He felt like a failure, his previous ventures crumbling, his confidence eroded. He thought success, visualized a thriving business, acted by building a website, learned marketing, practiced gratitude for his skills, and reflected nightly. He faced technical glitches, slow sales, and the weight of financial pressure, but his habits kept him moving forward. In 30 days, he had his first paying customers, a spark of hope that grew into a flame. Today, his store supports his family, his life a reflection of his commitment. His secret? He thought only about what he wanted, not what he feared. These stories echo the greats, the giants who shaped history with their thoughts and actions. Henry Ford thought mass production when others thought small, building an empire through focus, through consistency. Thomas Edison thought invention through thousands of failures, lighting the world with his persistence, his belief in progress. Les Brown thought greatness when others saw limitation, rising from poverty to inspire millions with his voice, his story. Oprah Winfrey thought impact when others saw impossibility, turning her vision into a global legacy that uplifts and empowers. Jim Rohn thought growth when others settled, transforming himself and millions through his wisdom. For 30 days, you will think only about what you want, not what you fear. You'll join these stories, these lives, these legacies. Your transformation begins now. This challenge is not a walk in the park. It's a commitment, a test, a journey that will stretch you, challenge you, and reveal who you are. Doubt will creep in, whispering, "You're not enough. You're too late. Why even try?" Distractions will tempt you. Social media's endless scroll, Netflix's easy escape, the comfort of the familiar, the pull of procrastination. Life will throw curveballs, unexpected bills, demanding schedules, family obligations, moments when you feel like giving up, when the path feels too steep, too uncertain. But here's the truth, the unshakable truth. Obstacles are not roadblocks. They're opportunities in disguise, stepping stones to your greatness. The law of adversity says growth comes through resistance, strength through struggle, greatness through challenge. Every obstacle you face is a chance to grow, to prove your commitment, to show the world, and yourself who you are. When doubt arises, counter it with affirmations. I am capable. I am unstoppable. I am enough. Speak it with conviction, with fire, until it drowns out the lies. When time feels short, prioritize your principles. 5 minutes of visualization, 1 small action, 3 things you're grateful for, a moment of reflection. They don't take hours, they take intention. When distractions pull, guard your mind like a fortress. Turn off notifications, set boundaries, choose your focus, protect your vision. When you stumble, when you miss a day or falter, don't despair. Reflect. What can I learn? How can I grow? What will I do differently tomorrow? Then recommit, stronger, wiser, more determined, because one misstep doesn't define your journey. Your response does. Look at Les Brown. He faced rejection, poverty, a label that said he'd never succeed, educable mentally retarded, a phrase meant to limit him, to silence him. But he thought, I am somebody, and acted despite the odds, speaking to empty rooms, to skeptical audiences, until the world listened, until his voice became a beacon for millions. His obstacles became his story, his fuel, his legacy. Or consider Oprah Winfrey, who faced abuse, discrimination, rejection after rejection, doors slammed in her face. She visualized her impact, acted with courage, practiced gratitude for every opportunity, and turned her pain into power, her struggles into a platform that changed the world. Or think of Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times, thousands, before inventing the light bulb. Each failure was an obstacle, but he saw it as a lesson, a step closer to success, a chance to grow. Your obstacles can do the same. For 30 days, see every challenge as a chance to rise, to prove your commitment, to show the world who you are. You're not defined by what stands in your way. You're defined by how you rise above it, how you think, how you act. Your 30 days are not just about you. They're about the legacy you'll leave, the lives you'll touch, the world you'll change. Your thoughts and actions will ripple outward, inspiring others, creating possibilities, building something that endures far beyond these 30 days. When you think success, you show others it's possible. You light a spark in their hearts. When you act with purpose, you carve a path for those still lost, still searching. When you transform your life, you transform the lives around you, your family, your friends, your community, even strangers you'll never meet. Think of my recording, The Strangest Secret. It was a simple message, a few words spoken from the heart in a small studio, but it reached millions, creating ripples that are still felt today. It inspired Paul to build his repair shop, Karen to become a doctor, David to write, Sophia to coach, Alex to launch his store. My thoughts, shared with the world, changed destinies, ignited movements, gave people the courage to think differently, to act boldly. Your 30 days can do the same. Imagine your family, your children watching you rise, learning from your courage, believing in their own dreams because you showed them it's possible. Imagine your friends, inspired by your transformation, taking their first steps toward their goals. Imagine your community, lifted by your success, by the jobs you create, the hope you spread, the example you set. Imagine a stranger, years from now, hearing your story and finding the strength to start, to try, to become. Your transformation is a gift, a beacon, a legacy in the making. It's not just about the business you build, the weight you lose, the skill you master. It's about the impact you have, the lives you touch, the world you change. So don't think small. Think big, not just for you, but for everyone your life will reach. For 30 days, think only about what you want, not what you fear. Build habits that last, actions that endure, a life that inspires. You're not just changing your world, you're changing the world, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Let's talk about courage, the spark that starts this journey, the flame that keeps it burning. Beginning Nightingale's challenge takes courage. Courage to believe in yourself. Courage to face the unknown. Courage to step out of the comfort of the familiar and into the uncertainty of growth. Most people never begin. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect version of themselves. But here's the truth. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The only moment you have is now, this fleeting, precious now. And the only version of yourself you need is the one listening to this, the one who's ready to try, to grow, to become. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite it. It's choosing to think success when doubt screams failure. It's taking that first step when your knees tremble. It's committing to 30 days when the world says, why bother? Look at J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter as a single mother on welfare, rejected by publisher after publisher. She faced fear, rejection, despair, but she thought stories. She visualized her books in readers' hands. She acted by writing through the pain. Her courage created a world that inspired millions. Your courage can create a world, too. A world where your dreams are real, where your potential shines. For 30 days, you'll need courage. Courage to wake early, to face the mirror and affirm your worth, to act when you're unsure, to keep going when it's hard. But that courage is already inside you, waiting to be unleashed. It's in your heart, your soul, the part of you that knows you're meant for more. Tap into it. Let it guide you. For 30 days, be brave. Think only about what you want, not what you fear. The world is waiting for your courage, your light, your legacy. We're at the end, but this is not the end. It's the beginning, the dawn of a new chapter, the moment you step into the life you were born to live. You know Nightingale's challenge. 30 days to change your life through 5 daily principles. Think success. Visualize your victory. Act with purpose. Practice gratitude. Learn and reflect. You've seen the proof, from Ford to Oprah, from Edison to Rowling, from Paul to Alex, from thousands who dare to think differently, to act boldly, to live with intention. You know the laws: concentration, self-suggestion, consistency, attraction, self-improvement. You have the habits: rising early, journaling, affirming, reading, meditating, moving, connecting with inspiration, planning, celebrating. All that's left is your choice, your commitment, your courage. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself 30 days from now. You follow the challenge, day by day, principle by principle, habit by habit. You've thought success, visualized your victory, acted with purpose, practiced gratitude, learned and reflected. You're not perfect. No one is, but you're proud, prouder than you've ever been. You're stronger, clearer, closer to your dreams than you've ever been. You wake up each morning with purpose, with fire, with a sense of possibility that lights up your soul. You're building a life that matters, a life that excites you, a life that reflects the greatness within you. You feel alive, unstoppable, transformed. The world is different because you've changed, a beacon of what's possible, a legacy in the making, a light for others to follow. Now, imagine the alternative. 30 days from now, you've done nothing. You've let doubt win. Let distractions rule. Let your dreams slip through your fingers like sand. You're still stuck, still wishing, still waiting for a someday that never comes. The same doubts, the same regrets, the same empty promises to yourself. Heavier now with the weight of time lost, of opportunities missed. Which future will you choose? Which life will you claim? This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when life is perfect, because perfection is a myth, a lie fear tells to keep you still. Right now, this breath, this heartbeat, this spark of possibility, this is your moment. If you want to change your world, change what you do for just 30 days. It will never be the same again. Write your goal tonight. Make it real. Make it yours. Pin it where you'll see it every day. Start your principles tomorrow. Think success. Visualize your victory. Act with purpose. Practice gratitude. Learn and reflect. Commit fully, without excuse, without hesitation, without compromise, and watch your life transform. You are capable of more than you can possibly imagine. Begin today. The time is now. The person is you. Take Nightingale's challenge. Change your life. The world is waiting, holding its breath, ready to be inspired, to be changed by you. Don't let it down. Go prove who you are.